Hey guys, welcome to episode 8. So things are a bit different here. I had a whole bunch of episodes recorded, and I was sitting down last night to edit a few to get them prepared for uploads, and everything I had recorded past episode 7, the audio was crap. Was the game audio was fine, and Sir Zambian's audio was fine, but my mic volume got turned down somehow. I don't know what happened. I don't remember turning it down. I don't know if OBS glitched or I did like an accidental click and slide on it, but for whatever reason, it was inaudible. There's no way I'd upload it, and I couldn't get Zambian's audio. So, what I got going on here is, yeah, I can fly now. Just wanted to do a quick little tour around here and an update as to some different key accomplishments that we have gotten here. So let's see. First things first. We got enough crossbows here that doing what Tinker's construct you're supposed to do is we did some tinkering, and we've gone through 3 already and gotten. Actually, there's probably a 4th one around somewhere. But we got. These things are crazy. They fire super fast. They go really far before they drop, and they do quite a bit of damage. Let's see. Yeah, that almost took my shield out. So we can start on that next, because you're probably wondering what that is there on the HUD. We got Wyvern armor here. First armor set for Draconic Evolution. I've never really messed with that mod before, but I thought the armor looked pretty damn cool. And the shield is awesome. Has no durability. You charge it with RF. And there's this really sweet charger over here that let's charge it up to max. It's real fast. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, we've got this monstrosity, which has grown from a smaller one. This is the max size reactor that you can build for big reactors. This was no small feat. This took a lot of blocks, and it's somewhere around 7,931 reactor casing blocks. I don't know if that's the exact number or not, but the base is 32 by 32, and the walls go 46 high. There's currently 2 fuel rods in here, I believe. Oh, it's the wrong block. Yeah, we got 2 fuel rods, and it's pumping out nearly 40,000 RF per tick. And it's got this crazy huge energy buffer on it. We're not even close to using all this power, but we were for a while running around. We have a little coal farm set up over here. We kind of just set it up and would move stuff around whenever we were coming by, just to make sure we got more coal. I was going to the deep dark and getting coal, and it took a while, but our energy problems are solved. And I've started filling in the little gap here. Started in the corner. I figure I'll build fuel rods out and with a little bit of space until this thing's filled, if we even ever need that. But I've got gelid cryotheum in here, and this is a block that falls down with some of the other liquid coolants. Oh, it's hurting me. Some of the other liquid coolants, like Enderium, you can just put the bucket up at the top and it flows down. The gelid cryotheum, you put it at the top and the source block falls all the way down. You gotta stack them up. What's that? I can name a fuel rod. Wait a minute. have to see what that works. I've never seen this before. Alright, interesting. Some research for later. So yeah, this thing's pumping out. We've got applied energistics going on. I just upgraded this. We had 9 1K slot, or 4Ks. I thought I made 1Ks. I just made 10 64Ks for this next drive here. It's where this needs to expand. I want to build it, I think, over here and use some cooler blocks than just like the cobblestone and wood we've been using to build up here. You'll see the platform's really not all that much bigger than it was in the last episode. Um, I'll show you this down here. This is how we're melting all our metals down. We built some Tinker's Construct smelteries down here, and they are using, to avoid having a bunch of messy transfer filters, I went ahead, I built a QED, and I made retrieval nodes. And what these do is they search for items in inventories that the pipes are connected to. So instead of the transfer node pulling the energy, or pulling the item out of an inventory and piping it on along, these go and look for the attached inventories and then pull it back to the inventory it's connected on. Since we got one down here for each type of metal that you get from sifting gravel, sand, and dust, I might come down here and expand it. We just have some simple cobble generators and crucibles here to put out lava. Hoping eventually I can work out on AE how to get lava produced with maybe a magma crucible instead. They're pretty fast, and maybe just use AE to pipe all this stuff in here, or even just maybe set up a room with a bunch of magma crucibles and some of these cobbles, and just maybe tesseract all the lava down into here, because these pipes are ridiculous. I could not fly when I was setting this up. It was quite an interesting ordeal, because a lot of this stuff, I didn't put it a block higher. Some of it maybe I could have, but yeah, I would have ran into connection issues with the retrieval nodes and the lava system, and then of course pulling all the blocks back out and sending them. They all go up into the AE system. So we got that. Let's see what else we got around here. We got a little bit of a mess over here. This is what I'm using to create netherrack to get a little bit of minoleum. Set up this resonant portable tank here, and we've got 4 lava gens here, which were originally for a smeltery. I don't remember if we had it built yet or not, but we put a smeltery up to just feed cobblestone into it, and this is auto feeding our main smelter here for making tools with a constant supply of lava. And so I put this tank here because without it, making netherrack was slow. I'd come down here and I'd get 40 buckets from 10 from each of the crucibles, and then I believe these transfer nodes hold 8 buckets max, I think. Where is that lava going? Is this one not full? Yeah, it's 8. Oh, okay, it's counting up. Alright. So, yeah, so we got that here. And this was a obsidian generator for a little while. That's why you see these blocks. And this is a mess here. We had another vein mining incident. It was, what is this down here? Is this water? Yeah, huh. Interesting. I'll come back with a bucket later and get that. And this over here, this was initially a platform we built out to be far away from our base to open chance cubes. That's what these are. These are from a large chance cube. And it's if you set out a 3x3 and then put it 3 high, 27 in total if you're not good at basic math. And you can open that up, and I'm not sure if it does different things or better things, or it's possibly worse things. I've seen some pretty bad things come out of them. Not on the server, thankfully, but on some other people's Sky Factory series. This here's our wither cage for spawning withers in it. They get stuck in here, and it's yeah, 1 by 3, and then it is, I think, 6 blocks inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just 5. So you have enough. His head's right here, and then 2. I find if you put 1 space ahead, when he fills up his life, will clip right out the top of it and destroy your base. I had a lot of fun with that in my single player world. It's that other one that was just for more chance cubes, and there's holes blown in here because we've killed a whole bunch of withers. Well, maybe not a whole bunch. I'll probably give you an exact number if I look in here. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I guess we could say a bunch. We got our sifters are all totally set up. We got some remnant solar panels around here from before we had this giant reactor. I kind of feel like these pipes are a mess. Now that we've got solid material production, I think I might check out the Ender IO pipes, because you can put a whole bunch of the pipes in the same block space and run them all through, have power items and stuff. I don't know exactly how easy they are with filters and everything. Filters on these are really easy when you need them. I've never actually used the Ender IO pipes, but I'm kind of interested to learn them. I've learned a bunch about some different mods. So we got magic crops, which is, I wanted to make the magic crops armor, but I did that in my single player world, and I mean, it seemed too easy. I found it more fun to make this angel ring once we got some nether stars, and then make this armor. I think this armor might actually be better than the Zavisio armor, in my opinion. And let's see, we've got the mob spawner. That's a pretty obvious thing. Oh, get out of here, zombie. I don't know where they're spawning. Probably, yeah, on this trees. I don't know if I like this spot here. This really needs to be beautified. I realized before I had all the audio is like, this platform's not much bigger than what we started. I want to clean up some things, make it look a little nicer. It's I think I'll probably just build a building around here, like make something that looks like a warehouse. I do want to get some building going on the server instead of just grinding out the progression and getting better and better stuff. We're at a spot now where I hit the wither with this crossbow twice, and he's got like a quarter of his life bar left. Why can I not hit him from here? This is a fake skeleton. There he goes. No, just bad aim. Yeah, I think, well, let's see, actually, I can show you this. Inside of here is pretty scary. Do I have problems? So, we got cursed earth in here. It's a good thing it's nighttime to actually show us. Is that Jenny B? Did I get his head? No. I like Generic B. I've been watching him for a couple years now. Yeah, cursed earth. We had some difficulties with that. I didn't realize that if it's under sunlight or rain that it will catch on fire. And we had a fire in there, took out a bunch of trapdoors, and then of course it being cursed earth, it just keeps spawning enemies. It was fairly difficult to get in there and fix it. But we got it done. We just kind of had to, keep each other covered with crossbows. And I think that's gonna do it for this little tour. I'm sorry about all the lost footage. I kind of thought about just putting it up anyway, but most of the videos you could barely even hear me talking at all. So, lesson learned. I'll be doing a sound check before I record and not just relying on OBS to keep my previous settings saved, because I'm not sure if OBS fucked up or I fucked up. Yeah. Let's, I'm gonna finish up here. Nothing special. Yeah, that's it. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna hook up with Zambian in a few and get some more co-op recorded. Alright, bye guys.